Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. After that first game, I did not think this deck would be going quite so far, but it's worked out to be an oddly good mix of stuff, so time to press my luck and keep going. 6 wins, 1 loss. I do have a lot of Soulfires, and I have a lot of Leroy Jenkins compared to the average arena deck. Like roughly infinite percent more Leroy Jenkins than the average arena deck. Never hurts, despite the nerf.
You asked for it.
Apparently the biggest consequence of the nerf on me was not that he's more expensive, though he is. That's pretty good starters. It's that he is now exactly like the Rocketeer. He has a large attack and a large casting cost, and for some reason I mix them up in my hand. So when I have the Rocketeer in my hand, I think she's going to do 6 damage, because there's this 6 staring me in the face all the time. But no, she costs 6, does 5. Leroy costs 5, does 6. But the 5 staring at me all the time, and I get in my hand, I'm always thinking 5 damage. Apparently that didn't happen when it was 4, because 4 was different enough that I knew he did more than 4, so it didn't cause that little bit of not really aware confusion. I guess we're gonna use him to hopefully take that down. Stupid death zombie. Zombie Chow is... You don't want to draw a Zombie Chow later in the game. You're like, aw, really? But is a very powerful card to get first. What are you doing? Okay. Well, that's not really good, but we'll just have to deal with it. Mirror Entity probably give you a free fairy... I don't want to play this in case it's a Mirror Entity. That's what it's doing. It's messing me up from that. So I guess I will just play Fairy Dragon instead. Not thrilled with giving you a free Fairy Dragon either, but... Geomancer could have gone either way. Like, giving her spell power that she could use before me, pretty risky. I figured that would probably happen either way, so, yeah. It did really mess up my start, though, because playing him third turn would have been really strong. Now he's kind of weak-ass. I'm almost wondering if I should play this and draw a card instead. Let's do that. Let's draw... Well, no, having him out is good. Now we're going to draw a card. And, we're going to play the Undead Creeper instead, because I like the Geomancer. I like playing him as a 2-mana augment to a spell, right? I like pay 2 mana, have your next spell does +1 damage, and you get a 2/2 for free. Woohoo! To me, that's what he's for. Obviously, he gets used the other way sometimes. That's pretty unpleasant, I've got to say. If I play the Kobold Geomancer, then for 3 mana I can do 3, 4, 5... I can barely do this. It's going to be rough, but I do get a card back from the Mortal Coil. So speaking of augmentations here, we've got 3 damage. 4. 5, 6, and draw a card. That wasn't really a big win, but it did prevent, a big problem. Because otherwise I was going to have a hard time killing that. So I'm glad I didn't play him earlier. Something bad could have happened. I do hate breaking this up, though. So the secret, I'm guessing that secret's not triggered by an attack, but we're going to try anyway, just in case. No, it's probably another mirror entity. Let's see if it is. Yeah. I guess I should have done that first, because then I could use this to kill that. Now I'm in a worse position. Damn it. It's poor to give her my choice. Yeah. If I was really thinking, I was like, if it was a mirror entity, I was just going to play this. But here's the thing. If it was something that was triggered on attack, which I should have known that it wasn't, because you don't play that when your opponent has a 1/1 out. You don't play like a Vaporize. It could have been an Ice Armor, though, and then maybe she didn't care. But if I could have ruled out the secret being a mirror entity, then I could have played her, and it would have been awesome. As it is now, I can play him, and it's fairly awesome. I think I gotta play him and just do, like, rush down, though. Because killing that thing is gonna be way too much hassle. It's gonna take, like, all my guys to kill him. We're not doing that. I don't want to soulfire him either. Right now he only does 2 damage. I mean, she can shoot him and upgrade his damage, but then he'll die when he kills my Stormwind guy, leaving me with this big army. Or she can Flame Strike. That would suck. Yeah. But as much as it sucks, it's not perfect for her, because she's still got to do that. That is a lot of Soulfire. Okay, I'm not going to use him right now. I'm going to draw a card. Hellfire. Okay. I am going to kill this with him, because he's not going to survive the Fire Blast anyway. She is so much less good against mages. Even against druids and rogues, the bubble is fine. They can pay 2 mana to get rid of it, but it costs them something. Against a mage, it's just sad. And if it was going to be a problem for her, she could polymorph it. Frostbolt him, okay, not ideal. Ooh, that's pretty ideal. Now here, I have so much damage in my hand, I think I'm going to play him and initiate the final step. She's going to get 10 mana 1 turn sooner than she would have. That's not a big deal. She's getting... His drawback is turned into 1 extra mana for 1 turn. He gave her a coin. Woo. But look at this stuff I have out. If she Flame Strikes, she'd still have to throw some stuff at the Boulder Fist Ogre to kill it. But I have 11 damage in my hand. Potentially. I mean, technically the Soulfires are probably going to eat each other. It's not going to work out as nicely as that, but... I have a lot of stuff. The real question is, what are you doing about the Ogre? It's not a Flame Strike. We know that, because you wouldn't have traded a guy for that. Frostbolt. Okay, that's obnoxious. Damn. Oh, he's not going to enjoy the Hellfire.
Let the pain speak to me.
Ew. Oh, that's not great. I guess I'm going to Hellfire it and cast him, even though he's going to kill my guy. That's horrible. I don't want to do that, but I got to get rid of him. Maybe I should just draw a card instead, see what happens. Nightblade. Yeah, I'll do that instead of him. Make her actually spend the mana to shoot that, I guess. She only draws 1 card from him that way. Oh, wait, I don't have enough mana left to do that. Oh, that was stupid. That makes me sad. That being the case, should I shoot him? No, because with the cards in my hand, I do have some chance of just blowing her up. That was so stupid. I hate when I don't count my goddamn mana. You just think you know what you can do. Oh, secret? That's the worst, because now I can't count on anything I do. Ah. Hellfire is not the worst. We'll try that.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Okay.
They'll never know what hit 'em.
Proposal is acceptable. Yeah. That works. At some point your hand is so loaded with damage that you just cast the Arcane Golem, because she was going down. I had a pretty decent hit point buffer going. That poor ogre, though. I almost blew up my own ogre, too. But it wouldn't have been worth it, because I would have had my 6/6 out, but the Ice Frost Elemental would have still been alive, unless I spent all my soul fires, like, blowing him up, which wouldn't have worked well. Okay. This is a good starting hand. Again, we don't really want this starting hand, Arcane. Yes, he could be an emergency solution to a really bad problem, but it's more likely that he would just be a dead card because the drawback is too huge. This looks very familiar. This looks a lot like the hand I had against the last priest. I wish I remember what the last priest's name was, but I can only see the last player. We do have a lot of 2-cost guys, so we're going to coin out one of these. Although it does mean next turn I can't coin out Geomancer and Mortal Coil, which is too bad. So if he plays a 1/3, the Mortal Coil would take my whole turn. But he didn't play it first turn. If he did play it now, he would probably Power Word Shield it right away. So you heal me, that's fine, no problemo. Yeah, we'll just go with another Loot Hoarder. That's fine. Yes, he could just heal himself and negate that entire turn, and he couldn't have if I did the Bluegill, right? I would start getting ahead on damage, but I need options for killing minions, obviously. That's bad. That's what I was going to do to you. Yeah, let's just keep doing offense. Why waste my attack when he's the one who's behind in health? He's probably going to spend his attack killing one of these. And then I can Mortal Coil. My chair is making noise. That's not good. Or you're planning to do 1 damage to everything? Oh, you got a Knife Juggler. Okay, you're going to do 1 damage to something. Oh, that does hurt. Come on, Panda. Panda would be awesome. Not Panda. Fair enough. Not everyone can be a panda. So, if I play the Geomancer, then I could blow him up with the Mortal Coil. And continue my Rush of Doom. That would, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to cast anything else. So I'm not going to waste the Power Overwhelming this turn. But that's not bad, because instead of trading one of my guys to do that, I'm getting to do more damage, and I'm drawing a card from it. So I guess we're going to do that. Although I am leaving myself open to a Holy Nova here. So you know what? Compromise. I'm going to trade one of these guys for that, just in case I get Holy Nova. And then we're going to do damage with the others. Holy Nova would still be bad, but it would no longer leave me completely, like, defenseless against a decent-sized army. Oh, I forgot you could heal him. Okay, leaving him alive was dumb. I really should have killed him instead of the owl. Oh well. It happens. And by it, I mean me doing stupid things. Let's get Gigantor going here. But both of his 3 toughness guys could easily crush these 2. Then what would I do?
Let me change your mind.
Really? Okay, that's annoying. That I didn't see coming. That was very obnoxious. I think Dread Infernal is still the way to go. He still kills a fair amount of stuff, and I can continue beating my opponent into the ground. If I played the Summoning Portal, I could play 2 2-cost things to back it up. It's just not as good. And he could get rid of the Summoning Portal with her. No, we're gonna just keep trying to win the game as fast as humanly possible. Because it looks to me like the faster I kill, the harder it is to stop. I've got 6 damage instant from my hand if he doesn't have Taunt. And that's if both of these guys are dead. If either of them is alive and he doesn't have Taunt, then of course I win.
Get behind me.
There's Taunt. Heal himself, okay. Alright, we can work with this. Leroy Jenkins? I don't have enough mana to do that. It's just not quite gonna work. It's so close. Now, I think I'm going to play the Summoning Portal, play a couple things. I think I'm going to use this with the Power Overwhelming to kill that guy. Because now I have Leroy to do the last damage to finish it. And this is harder to get rid of. Unless he's got another Cabal Priest, in which case... Even then, though, she would probably steal this.
Is someone injured?
He's going to try and draw himself a solution. He's healing at not himself. He needs taunt now. Oh no, what will I ever do without that? Get rid of the summoning portal. You tried your best. It was a fair attempt. Unfortunately... Oh, you thought that by playing a limited format you could get away from the horrors of Leroy Jenkins. But no. No matter how well I do in this arena run, and it's really good, it will always be possible to mostly negate whatever I achieve just by saying, your first card was Leroy Jenkins! But I have no shame, so we're going to see how much farther I can get with Leroy next time. If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.